Hello and welcome to an in-depth look at the new Google Calendar. In this video, we are going to create calendars, we're going to create events, create recurring events, and keep all of our events organized as we work through it. So the first step I want to do is switch to the month of October so that I can go ahead and have a fresh month to work with. Now, we are going to create 4 calendars. We're going to create a calendar for work, school, personal, and kids. So to create a calendar, click on the plus sign, new calendar, and we will name this work, create. Personal, school, and kids. All right, now that we have our 4 calendars created, we'll go ahead and move out of settings. Now the first thing I'm going to want to do is deactivate these other calendars so that I can work on the 4 in question. So the first event we're going to make is for work. So we're going to start this on October 1st. We will call it work. We are going to work 9 to 5. And then we're going to have to set it up as a repeating event. So does repeat in custom. We will do this every weekday. And then we're going to go ahead and put a date that it ends on just for the purposes of this video. So we're going to end on November 2nd. So we're going to cover that whole calendar month. Done. And then it looks like we work at St. Anthony's Medical Center in St. Louis. All right, double check that we have everything we want. And then most importantly, we have to make sure it goes to the correct calendar. So we want this to go to our work calendar. Now we can go ahead and hit save. And you can see how it color coordinates. We have the same, looks like a shade of green matching up with our work as we added it to our calendar. Next, we're going to add another recurring event. This is for school. And this is also going to begin on October 1st. We'll go to more options. All right, I went ahead and filled in the information for you. So go ahead and copy this down. The event's called School from 7 to 10 p.m. It is going to repeat weekly on Tuesdays until November 2nd at Jefferson College in Arnold. And then we'll go ahead and put this on the school calendar. Now you can see we continue to color coordinate, making it easier for us to visually see what we're doing throughout the month. Next, we're going to add to our personal calendar. It looks like we're going to go to the gym on Monday and Wednesday of this month. As you can see, our recurring events are setting up similarly to each other. This one we have, it starts on October 1st, 5:30 to 6:30 p.m., weekly on Mondays and Wednesdays throughout the month. We're going to Anytime Fitness, and then of course we have to organize it into our personal calendar. So now we have that. Let's hit save. And let's go ahead and create an event on the kids' calendar for their weekly soccer games. So we are going to start this on October 1st, and we're going to call it Purple Cobra Soccer. Okay, let's go to more options. Now to add time, if we forgot to before, we can click off of all day, and then let's put in our details. Now that our details are in, we see we are going 7 a.m. to noon. We are weekly on Sundays, repeating that until November 2nd at Fenton Park, and this will go in the kids' calendar. All right, we can hit save, and then we can see our calendars are beginning to populate. So now we have another event for the kids' calendar. This is going to repeat a repeating event on Wednesdays for their volleyball team. So let's go ahead and start on that. Options, and then let's put in our details. Okay, we've got Spikers Volleyball, 7 to 8 p.m. weekly on Wednesdays throughout the month at Northwest High School on the kids' calendar. So go ahead and save once you have that put in. Next, we're going to create an event on the personal calendar. This looks like it's the first of one of our non-recurring events. This is going to be yoga from 6 a.m. to 7:35 on October 20th. 6 a.m. to 7:35. So we're actually going to have to edit this manually to put in that new time. And it looks like it's at Tower Grove Park, so we want to get that location in there. Tower Grove Park. And then once again, we always have to keep our calendars organized, so we are going to put this in our personal calendar. All right, let's keep making events. I'm going to go ahead and create, and then you can copy the details after. All right, here are the details for our next event. It's a company picnic on October 13th from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. At Fenton Park, and it's going on the work calendar. All right, this next event is actually going to span into 2 days. So this is going to be a kid's sleepover at a friend's house. So they're going to spend the night Friday, October 5th. So sleepover at friends. And this is going to go from 7 p.m. on that day to actually the next day at, it looks like, 10 a.m. All right, we don't have a specific location for this one, but we can go ahead and hit save. Now you can see the event spans over the course of 2 days. If it went longer into this Saturday, as you saw whenever I was changing it, it would have had a thick bar going across both to show you that it does in fact cover 2 full days. Since the kids are at a sleepover at their friend's house, it looks like you can add a personal event, dinner, that same October 5th. We are going to add a time. It looks like 7:30 to about 10 we're planning on. More options, Applebee's. It will go on our personal calendar this time, and we should be good to go. So we're just going to keep adding a few more events. We have about 4 more left to go. The next event is going to be a recurring event, and I want you to try to do this before you see me put in the details. So this event is family game night from 8 to 9 p.m. every Monday of the month. It is going on your personal calendar. So try to put it in. So hit pause now, and then you can check your work on mine. All right, does yours look like mine? I have family game night every Monday night at 8 p.m. on the personal calendar. Hopefully it does, because that means you are learning something. All right, just 4 more events and we will wrap this up. So the next event is going to be dinner at Peg's on October 26th. All right, here are your details for that one. October 26th, 7:30 to 10, Peg's Restaurant on the Boulevard, and that's going in personal. Save. All right, we're going to add a work fall party looks like this is going to be on October 27th. All right, here are your details for that event, October 27th, 6 to 9 p.m. It's at Andres in Fenton. And of course, this is going on our work calendar. All right, next we have a kids' Halloween party from 7 to 8:30 at Epic 6 on Halloween. So we're going to put that on Halloween. All right, here are the details for that one, 7 to 8:30, Epic 6 kids, and save. All right, last event's going to be a full day event. So we're putting this on October 30th. And might have to go this way. So we'll create event all day, October 30th. And we're just going to call this one our midterm paper is due. And then you can see that in all day, well, you know what I forgot to do? I forgot to put it on the correct calendar. That would be school. All right, so now you can see we've got everything set up. You can see that all day events, they show up as solid bars. Hopefully your calendar looks similar to mine. Believe it or not, this is what a month as an adult looks like. All right, thanks.